and financials. We have Michael Dignan, and he's in charge of social media and marketing. And we have Olivia Raposa, and she's in charge of policy and public relations.
As a first-time voter in this upcoming election and college student, time is of the essence to me. And I want to be a prepared and educated voter when I'm voting. And this is a dilemma to me.
It is a dilemma. In fact, it's a tremendous problem. In fact, there was a study done that showed only 16% of people were correctly able to identify both their senators. Let that sink in for a moment. If people aren't even able to identify their senators, how do we expect them to cast an educated vote? People are voting solely based off political affiliation. They're just checking the box of the person's name that they think they saw on TV. Or worst of all, they're not voting. Which is why we've come up with a solution that will not only revolutionize politics, but it will change the way our nation thinks about voting. It's VotED, the first ever voter engagement app. It's an education platform that has all-inclusive information. So the basic idea is in 5 minutes, you can know everything you might need to know about your government, your elected officials, and your local office. It works in a simple and easy 3-step process. Step number 1, you're going to enter your zip code. Step number 2 is you're going to get a list of all your elected officials, starting at the presidential level and going all the way down to local. And step 3 is by clicking on an elected official, you're going to get a list of all of the facts of their case. So what is their voting history? What are their views on different bills? And what is their platform? Our potential opportunity for this app is tremendous. As we've said, this isn't just an app, this is something that's going to revolutionize politics. We want to specifically target young voters, especially millennials ages 18 through 24, because that's where we're seeing the lowest voter engagement. In fact, in the state of Florida, only 8% of registered voters 18 through 24 bracket actually voted. So if we can scale that, we can actually change the results of elections. We plan to scale all the way up to a national level and include every single voter in America. So what's it going to take to make this all happen? The first thing we want to do, this is our budget for a prototype, the first thing we want to do is get our app up and running, right? So we're going to go to schools such as UMass Lowell and speak to people in the computer science department and get them to code our app, get them involved in what we're doing, and that will provide lower costs going into the market. The next thing we're going to do is register as an LLC, and the legal fees included in that. And then the last thing we want to do is social media marketing, because that's where our target audience is. Mike, actually, my teammate, has his own social media marketing company. Therefore, we'll be able to do specific, targeted, and thoughtful ads to reach our target. Now, we know that the app's a great idea. We know we're going to revolutionize politics. But how are we going to make the money, right? Ad revenue. This is going to be extremely scalable, extremely flexible, and it's going to vary slightly because of our app. So when primaries come along, you're going to see a huge influx of people. Suddenly everybody's on the app. It's going to dial down a little bit. And then when generals come, huge influx of people. Everybody's on the app. So we've created just a basic simple calculator based off of impressions and hits to basically decide how much money we can make projectedly. And again, extremely scalable. So you know that we're going to revolutionize politics. And you know that we're going to change the way our nation thinks. So I just have one question for you today. Are you ready to make sure everyone has voted?
Yes.
Okay, I think it's a great idea. But who's going to be the judge of what is factual?
I'm so glad you asked that, right? We want to provide completely unbiased information, so we're looking only at stuff that is easily public record, such as voting history, something they can easily find by public record. How they're going to vote on bills, again, easily public record. And as far as their platform, again, it's something that is said by their website, so again, easily public record. we also have the potential opportunity to be partnering with other unbiased voter engagement, such as Ballotopedia, which already provides a list of unbiased information. That way we can just link it to our app and similar type stuff.
You're going to delete information supplied by a politician?
Well, we want to provide what their platform is going to be according to them, right? So, but then again, we also want to show what's their voting history. So are they actually voting according to their platform? If not, you're going to be able to see on our app in 5 minutes.
So from a revenue perspective, and
Yes.
you're talking about ads, right or perception or reality, how do you deflect that there may be bias involved in that process based on who the advertising is? And, you know, where you're making your money is telling you what to do.
Yeah.
Perception wise.
So with that, we're gonna try to make sure our ads are biased. We're basically gonna stay away from basically anything that would be biased. And I mean, there's still, besides that, we still have a lot of advertisers that we can work with. Like Coca-Cola, for example, they're not gonna be biased when it comes to politics, you know? So we have a lot of advertisers that like we can work with.
So we're going to screen all of our ads because we do want to make sure it's a completely unbiased platform. That will involve things like Mike said, basically eliminating any political ads. So we don't want a random Elizabeth Warren ad popping up in our app. So basically all political ads will be screened. And then also we will be screening ads as we go through, definitely.
Also in addition, so everything has a bias. Everyone has a bias. Everyone has their own sort of thoughts that they want to put out in the world. So this is just to provide information for people. This is for them to take the information that we're providing and for them to decide with that information what they want to do with it, how they want to vote, how they want to help their family, how they want to help their community.
Is the content actively curated by you, or are you doing feeds? Like, how are you going to manage the information?
Okay, so now you asked that. So most of the information can be found through a statewide database. We actually plan on linking to that database. It's a mandate that the state update that database as current as anything that comes up. So by linking to that database, we will assure that everything is updated completely, but also we understand there will be costs involved in running this and keeping it up to date. So we have that projected into our business model, and we plan to have people working, on a daily basis to make sure that all the information stays up to date, current, and is run well.
You sort of said you're going to do this within 5 minutes, so if somebody wants to go in and I'm going to get linked to the state's database.
Oh, so our app will be linked. Basically, we'll be taking our information, to be clear. So the information on our app, as in like us running it will be linked to the state's database. What you see as a user, you will not be seeing the state's database. It's just as a behind the scenes linking it to make sure it's the most up to date.
Are you kind of capturing user information? Are you like, is there a cost to subscribe to one thing? Are they putting in personal information other than user?
Yeah, so I'm so glad you asked that. So the first step for our platform is just to have this basic, all of your information is confidential. We will not be using this code for anything. The second step of our platform is, especially this is targeting a little bit of our older age range, is the people who are saying, like, this is an amazing resource for me. I want to support this app. So they could pay for a premium version of the app, which would basically be ad-free, and then there's also other subscriptions that we could be offering down the line.
Yes, so we are not going to do any sort of data collection or selling that to any other companies.
Right. I don't have implications on your advertising model. That's all.
Yeah.
That's why advertising.
Are there any safeguards that you guys put in there, like people working behind the scenes to alter someone else's record? Because that's very possible.
So that would be part of what we need to do to have the ability for someone to actually code the website, and they would need to put the safeguards in
Yes.
through different privacy laws and that kind of thing.
And the only information you're putting in as a user is your zip code.
We're not asking for name or political affiliation or anything like
Just your
that.
zip code.
Just getting IDs from like source IDs.
We will. Are you asking?
Will you not be?
So we again, that will all be influenced into our coding. So we definitely want to represent prevent any outside sources from coming in, of course. But as far as the information taken aspect, the only thing you're providing is your zip code.